The following program is a special presentation of NASCAR on MDK.
Wanna race? Ready, set, go!
Green flag is in the air.
In less than a week, NASCAR will start their season in the Daytona 500. But now we're gonna have to see who makes the Daytona 500. Months of preparation has come to play at Daytona National Speedway, where today we will set the field for the run of the Daytona 500. Welcome everyone to NASCAR On MDK's coverage of the DMR Duels at Daytona. A pair of short, quick, fast laps around this 2-mile super speedway. Right now, let's take a look at the rules of the DMR Duels. Now, here are the rules. Every duel has 25 cars each duel. Now, the top 15 of each duel races, the top 15 drivers, will have an automatic spot in the Daytona 500, which will take up to 30 spots. Positions 31st on back, 31st to 40th, those spots will be up for grabs in the last chance qualifier. Now, for the drivers that finished outside the top 15 in both duels, they are going to have to compete in the last chance qualifier, which means 10 drivers will not be racing in the Daytona 500. We have 50 drivers, but only 40 spots now. And now let's take a look at our weather update for today. It's 52 degrees, sunny, cool, crisp day, but as a little bit of wind in the area, just 12 miles an hour of wind to the northeast. But with that out of the way, let's send to our Grand Marshal for today's race. And as the drivers come off of pit lane, let's take a look at your starting line presented by Budweiser. On the front row, we have Jack Krause in the 34 car. In the 17 car, in row 2, we have the 86 car, Tommy Simpson. And right next to him is Lucifer Sam in the 36 car, excuse me, my bad. In row 3, we have Sean McKean in the 30 GM Goodwrench car. And representing him is David Woodard in the GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet. In row 4, you have Kyler Boggs in the 19 car. Right beside him is Nicky Maxwell in the 16 car. In row 5, we have DJ Kruger, the Budweiser Shootout winner, and right beside him, the 61 car, Richard Wells. Then it's Carlos Zillick in the 4 car. Right beside him is Adriel Mitchell in the 12 car. Luke Ryan in the 08 car, and the 53 car of Brian Zelaya, sorry if I don't pronounce that right. In row 8, we have Zach Hussey in the 78 car, and right beside him is Jared Lewis in the 22 car. Then it is the 30. Now, as the 1 car, Javier Hernandez in the 1 car Coca-Cola car. Right beside him is Josh Crash in the 18 Zaxby's Toyota. Then is Michael Gregory in the 32 car Pepsi Chevrolet. Right beside him is Keegan Thompson in the Home Depot car. Brad Stover in the 02 and the 07 car Coca Garcia right next to each other. Then it's the 43 of KJ Adams and Mitchell Carter. And rounding out the field is Don Benson. Cool, crisp day, like I said, Daytona Speedway, 52 degrees. Winds are northeast to the speedway, 12 miles per hour winds, but it is still a perfect day for racing. Like I said, the top 15 will have automatic spots in the Daytona 500, because we are getting ready to start DMR Duel number 1 at Daytona. Pace car is going to come on pit road right about now. Here you go, pace cars on pit road, and the first race of the DMR Duels at Daytona is under green. We're racing at Daytona. Oh, someone's in the wall. That is the 32 car of Michael Gregory. He got into the wall. Big time damage on that race car. So far, everything is all good to go. Carlos makes a bold move to the inside lane. Meanwhile, your leader right now will be the 17 car of Josh Don, who will lead them at the point. And that was weird wreck, and we actually have a crash. Caution now. Javier Hernandez has damage on his race car, as well as KJ Adams and Brad Stover. So maybe looks like that crash could have caused the caution. Yeah, you see, oh man, lots of skin marks all over the racetrack. Here's a pace car right now. Let's take a look at what happened here on the back straightaway. Oh, we got a crash! Lewis and the 19 car Kyler Boggs. They also made contact, huge contact, no damage, just a bit of left side damage on Jerry Lewis's car. Now we're gonna have 2 replays to look at. Let's take a look at what happened. Wait, oh man! And then Lewis comes up right in front of KJ Adams. Wow, so Lewis's day just went from bad to worse. I don't know, why did Lewis come back across the racetrack? Man, oh man. Let's take a look at our helicopter view first from the first crash, alright? So it looks like, oh, the 18 car gets into the, as Luke Ryan gets into the wall. Oh, then it makes Zach Hussey get loose, gets into Javier Hernandez and the 20 car Keegan Thompson. That sets up that wreck. The 43 car gets damaged. See 70 car Javier Hernandez also gets damaged. So that was the first wreck, and here's the second wreck. So right now they are slowing down. Remember, we are under caution. Did the 18 car maybe get into the left rear of Lewis? The 19 car has a head full of steam right now, it looks like. Yeah, the 18 car got into the left rear of Lewis. Yep. See, bit of damage, but then Lewis comes back across the track. You saw there on our picture. So there were 3 separate crashes, and Lewis was involved in 2 of them. On board with Hernandez. First caution out of the day here on lap number 1. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching NASCAR on MDK. Welcome back to Daytona. We are we're at the 1 to go sign as we are recovering from a crash that happened in turn 1 here. The drivers are involved. Javier Fernandez in the 1 car. Wait, no, not Cole Garcia. The 70 car, Zach Hussey was involved. KJ Adams was involved. And also Jerry Lewis, Kyler Boggs, just to name a few. So we're ready to get back under racing. Adriel Mitchell first with Lucifer Salmon second, excuse me. And the 53 car, the 53 Sprite car of Brian Zelaya in third, Kyler Boggs in fourth, and Jack Krause in fifth. Here we go. Green flag is back out. The 53 car, Brian Zalia, trying to make a run the inside lane. Whoa, the 83 car, Simpson, got a bit of contact, sliding, and they save it. And now the 08 cars get loose. No, they're not going to save it. Crash. Caution out on lap number 6, actually. The 02 car, Don Benson involved, Davey Woodyard involved, Luke Ryan involved, Kyler Boggs involved in a crash for the second time today. Brad Stover involved, Keegan Thompson involved. Wow. Second caution of the day. We haven't even completed a full lap without anything happening. So let's take a look at what happened. Now this actually started in the front of pack when the 86 car and another car actually made contact. Then you see behind him the 08 car of Luke Ryan made contact with the 07 car of Coco Garcia. They touch. Remember, they slowed down. The 3 cars slowed down, and that made the 08 of Luke Ryan slide back right into David Woodyard. And then Woodyard made contact with Kyler Boggs. Keegan Thompson. See Don Benson nowhere to go. Look at the Look at the DJ Kirkard, Budweiser shootout winner. Just got by. See Brad Stover. Nothing he could have done to avoid Don Benson. Gets in the back end of his race car. On board with Woodyard. You see me got out of the throttle, and that made the 08 car get a nice big run on him. And that what caused this whole thing. On board with Boggs. And you see also Lewis got a piece of that damage. And then on board with Lewis now. Second caution of the day at lap 8. Is we're going to try and get a nice clean restart after this. We're going to take another quick break. We're right back for the green flag at Daytona.
This is Jim. He's a proud hotel owner. But Jim is frustrated. The Rabbit Breeders Convention has come to town and none of the visitors stay in his amazing hotel. Why should you care? Well, they looked on popular websites that don't have his hotel. So you wouldn't have found it either. However, on Trivago, you never rely on one or even several websites because Trivago searches more than 200 of them. That way you find your ideal hotel for the best price. The visitors, rabbits, and Jim like that about Trivago, and so should you. Hotel Trivago.
Welcome back to Daytona as we are getting ready to restart once again here at Daytona for the DMR Duels #1. We had 2 cautions of the day already. We're not even halfway in this event, but here we go. Pace car is on pit road once again, and here we go. Green flag's back out. The 53 Sprite car is going to lead him to the green once again. So far, Nicky Maxwell's going to jump to the high center right in front of Jack Krause. Meanwhile, that inside lane, Adrian Mitchell, now Josh Don's going to slide in the lane. Now everyone slides into the high lane, which leaves Coco Garcia out in the dry with no one to help him. See Sean McKean in that 30 car. Looks like he's trying to get a push from the 16 car Nicky Maxwell. Meanwhile, Brian Zalia is going to lead this lap. And it looks like, wow, first time today, no caution in the first lap. He's looking for a helicopter view. You see Josh Crash trying to chase down the 53 car. Meanwhile, Adrian Mitchell's trying to get a nice run on Lucifer Sam, but Sam is going to block the door. Now the cars are spread out so much, only the top 8 is within a second of each other. And Josh Don coming in for pit stops. Josh Don, he is coming in for pit stops right now. Is there going to be any more takers? Yes, Carl Zilligan. Carl Zilligan, he actually got into the wall right here. Got pretty loose up at turn 3 and 4 and hit the wall. Both sides are on Carl Zilligan. Fuel and 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Car is not handling how he wanted to. He is furious with this race car. Thank you there on that. Actually, Zillick is still there. Maybe he's getting a can of fuel. We're going to keep our camera on him. Because Zillick, he is still on pit lane. And now Zillick, he's now coming out of pit lane right now. He actually went to repair that right side damage of his race car. Meanwhile, at the front, the 53 car of Brian Zalia is still out front with the 18 car Josh Crash in second. Sean McKean in third, Nicky Maxwell in fourth, and Lucifer Sam in fifth. He won't be in fifth much longer as that inside lane is just pushing and pushing. Now the 32 car Michael Gregory is going to come on pit lane right now, side by side for I believe the 9th spot. The 61 car Brandon Wells and Jack Krause in the 34 car. Yes, actually that's for 8 spots. My bad. As we're now 1 lap, actually 2 laps away from the halfway mark here at Daytona. And this is actually the cycle where drivers start coming pair right now. Lucifer Sam, yeah, he's coming in. Lucifer Sam is on pit road. Everyone else from behind. DJ Kirker's here, the Bud Shootout winner. Tommy Simpson and Mitchell Carter there. Here comes Luke Ryan, Jared Lewis, and Josh Don. And actually, Josh Don is being scored 1 lap down, as well as Carlos Zope. We just also want to give a report. The drivers that have been out of this race: Brad Stover, the 000 car Don Benson, David Woodyard, Kyler Boggs, the 20 car Keegan Thompson, Javier Hernandez, KJ Adams, and the 78 car of Zach Hussey. They are out of this race. So that means they have to go to the last chance qualifier if they want to have a shot at winning this race. So basically right now we are just 2 drivers, 2 positions more than what you have to get to make it to the 500. You need to be inside the top 15 to make it into the 500. We have 17 drivers in this race so far. They're actually still running. Here's Carlos out there. He's actually almost to getting 2 laps down unless the leaders come down for pits. We're having any takers? Yes, the leaders come on pit road. All except Coco Garcia, who is staying out so far. And he's going to lead this lap. What's the size on the 30 car? Sean McKean is very happy with the race car. Car is just a little bit loose in turns 1 and 2 and a bit tight in turns 3 and 4. He wants a wedge adjustment. He's going to take 2 cans of a full can of Sunoco fuel and right side tires. Otherwise that car is good to go. Thank you guys down in the pits right there. You see Tommy Simpson, Mitchell Carter, Jack Krause, Nicky Maxwell, 19 car or 61 car, excuse me, Adrian Mitchell, DJ Kirker, the 30 car also, Sean McKean, Josh Crash, and Brian Zalia. Now you do not want to get too much of a lead at Daytona. We've seen it happen. We've seen it before. We've seen it happen before actually, where you do not want to get that big of a run. Let's go back to the Xfinity race at Daytona, Brad Keselowski had a huge lead ahead of Ryan Reed, but then Ryan Reed got a nice one from Chris Buescher. Reed got around Keselowski, and Reed got the win. So you do not want to get that big of a lead here at Daytona. Meanwhile, Jerry Lewis was your race leader. He's now in for pits. There is Coco Garcia coming out of pit lane. We're now trying to find the leader. There is the leaders right now. And you see here Josh Crash side by side for the lead with Sean McKean in third. And there is Adriel Mitchell in fourth. And Nikki Maxwell in fifth. And Michael Gregory in sixth. And now Josh Crash has taken the lead away from Brian Zalia. Now a lot of these drivers, this is the first time actually heading to Daytona, because remember, only 25 drivers was in the Budweiser Duels. So that means half of these drivers were not even in this field. At the line, Josh Crash, like I said, he was one of the drivers that was in the Budweiser Duels, so he has some experience here. But Brian Zalia in that 53 car, he is strong today. He's going to take the lead back once again from Josh Boggs. Zalia back to the point. Kyler Boggs in second. Sean McKean in third. Adriel Mitchell fourth. And Nikki Maxwell in fifth. And there's Michael Gregory, Coco Garcia. Meanwhile, back at the front. 10 laps to go at Daytona. Josh Crash trying to do everything he can. He is all over the back bumper of Zalia. Here comes Crash to the inside lane. You're on board with him. New leader, Josh Crash in the 18 car. So they go back in front of the 53 car, and he's going to lead his lap with Sean McKean. Looks like he's losing a draft, but he's still keeping in touch, but he's not quite getting the run that he is. The fastest lap right now of the race is Coco Garcia with the 40.9. And yeah, McKean's losing a draft because right now they're actually tandem drafting the 18 car and the 53 car. Now they're separated with the 53 car going to the inside lane now of Josh Crash once again with 9 laps to go. Right now, the drivers that will have to be in the Lewis, Carlos Zillick, Brad Stover, Don Benson, David Woodyard, Kyler Boggs, Keegan Thompson, Javier Hernandez, KJ Adams, and Zach Hussey are the drivers that will have to enter the last chance qualifier if they want to have a shot at winning the Daytona 500. Right now, the 08 car is ahead of Jerry Lewis by 3 seconds. And there is Zillick coming in for Pence once again. So Zillick, he will have to go into the last chance qualifier to have a shot at winning this thing. There is Jerry Lewis. And there is the leader. Side by side once again for the race lead. Right now, I'm telling you, these 3 drivers have been the class of the field. Josh Crash, Brian Zalia, and Sean McCain. Yes, I was right. They have been the class of the field. They have been up front most of the race. And every lap it looks like Brian Zalia is either all over the back bumper of Crash or he's just about to go around him. Here we go. 6 to go. Lewis is going to affect traffic big time. Ooh. He wants to move it to the high side, but he blocked. So he moves down to the low side, and here comes Zalia. Down to the inside lane, side by side racing. Now McKean's all over the back bumper of Zalia. He's going to give him a nice big push, maybe. Right now, Mitchell does not look like he is closing in. You're on board with Mitchell right now. Look how far back he is. Looking from our time intervals, he is 4 seconds behind Sean McKean. Because right now the top 3, and they are separated by just 0.3 of a second. And actually, he is closing in. He just shaved up a full second. He went from 4.3 to a 3.07. But maybe chances might be gone if Lewis will hold him up. And Lewis is gonna hold him up. There goes Garcia. Wow. So Lewis is holding up Adrian Mitchell right now. And they're going to make some contact. Whoa, they both save it, but they're still making huge contact. Mitchell all over the back bumper of Lewis. Here's another look at it. They were dead sideways. It looked like Lewis was about to crash that car. Somehow he saved it. And Mitchell now is going to slide into that lane. Here's what Mitchell had to say about this.
Tell that 22 car he's lucky I didn't wreck his ass.
You can tell Mitchell was not happy about that with Jared Lewis. Meanwhile, at the front, and cars are coming in for pits with 3 to go. Crash, Zalia, McKean, you do not want to speed on pit road. Everyone's all good. Nicky Maxwell's coming in. So is Adrian Mitchell. If I were Mitchell, let's say Josh Crash is going to take 2 tires, it looks like. Someone's going to probably take a gamble and maybe just go for fuel. Right now it looks like everyone's going for tires. How will this shake up? Meanwhile, we're now getting report that the 07 car of Coco Garcia is race leader with 3 to go. And Garcia is coming for pits. Who's going to come out first? It is Josh Crash. Alright, now this could get tricky. And remember, if Josh Crash has too big of a lead, that could hurt him. Because right now McCain is closing in on Zalia, and that could help both of them. Because you saw what happened. Mitchell shaved off a full second from the front 3 on that one lap, but then got held up by Jared Lewis. But could be close. We're coming to the white flag. This time Cole Garcia is on pit road. He's actually coming off of pit road right now. White flag, or not, excuse me, not white flag. 2 laps ago at Daytona. Garcia is in turn 1. Meanwhile, Josh Crash just came out of the tri-oval. And I do believe Crash will inherit the lead. Maybe this could get interesting. There is Crash. This could get interesting, folks. Right now, Crash, he is just too far back to have like a full-blown pass of Coco Garcia, and maybe Garcia made the right pit strategy to win this race. But Garcia, he doesn't have that much speed as Josh Crash does, and Crash is closing in. White flag. You see, Crash, he is closing in big time, but I don't think he has enough time. He is slowly closing in on Garcia. If he can just get that drop off, maybe. Oh yeah, he's closing in. Here comes Crash, but I think he's just too far back. He has to do something daring if he wants to get by Garcia. Coming out of turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Here comes Crash to the inside lane. They are side by side to the line. Here they come at the line. It's going to be Crash. I think Crash got him. Yes, Crash gets it. Look at that. 0.000 at the line. Josh Crash wins it. And the final transfer spot goes to Luke Ryan in the 08 car. What a finish. What a finish. You see, the 18 car Josh Crash, he just had so much momentum on that inside lane. And you see her to the line. Wow, that is close. What a finish. Unofficially, Josh Crash won the event by 5/1000ths of a second. We're getting word now from NASCAR. That was a close finish at Daytona. Man, oh man. Let's take a look at your official standings for today's race. Josh Crash wins the DMR Duel number 1. Like I said, official scoring by 5/1000ths of a second. He beat Coco Garcia. Then Brian Zalia in third, who was the class of the field, led the most laps. Sean McKean in fourth. Nicky Maxwell in fifth. Adriel Mitchell 6th. Jack Krause in 7th. Tommy Simpson in 8th. Lucifer Sam in 9th. Michael Gregory in 10th. DJ Kirker in 11th. Richard Wells in 12th. Mitchell Carter in 13th. Josh Don in 14th. And Luke Ryan, like I said, takes the final transfer spot in 15th. So that means Lewis, Zillick, Stover, Benson, Woodyard, Boggs, Thompson, Hernandez, Adams, and Hussey will have to rely on the last chance qualifier later after the duels. But now, Josh Crash is your winner. But now we gotta get ready for DMR Duel number 2 coming at you.
In this cauldron of fiery wills and burning competition, rivalries heat up quicker. This is an oval of stolen victories and crushed dreams, filled with volumes of unfinished business. Sooner or later, you all become rivals. With everyone fighting over one finish line, there's never enough glory to go around.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
I'm up in the center of 1 and 2 up here, so as you're going down the back stretch into 3, it may appear to me that they're inside, but they may be just shy of them. I'll really try to stay on top of that all night.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for today's race. On the front, we have the 46 car Brian Zavalza, sorry to press right, and right beside him is a 41 car of Jay Jefferson. The 1 car of Samet Ozcan, sorry to press right beside him is Gavin Marshall. In row 3, we have the 28 car of Dalton Ballman. Right beside him is a 98 car of Pira McShane. In row 4, we have Justus Oglesby. The 21 car right beside him is the 44 car of Angel Olvera. Then is the 48 car of Francisco Ibarra, and the 48 car right beside him is Mike Gordon. The 96, the 92 car of Ian Darmody, and right beside him is Cody Smart in the 66 car. Then it's the 42 car, the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet of Jordan Bonner. Right beside him is Austin Stitzel in the 24 car. The 91 car of Robert Harrison makes up the 91 car, and right beside him is a 77 car of Nick Kennedy. Matt Hussey makes up is right beside Braden Dunham, the 52 car. Then it is Kevin Cowan, the 29 car. Right next to him is Irvin Alonso, the 37. And then is the 47 car of Alex Ibarra. Right beside him is the 7 car of Julio Cesar. And then is Sidney Dotsenberg in the 5 car right next to the 88 car of Eli Bright. And right off the field is the 8 car of Antonio Green. So there is your field. Perfect day once again, just like DMR Duel number 1. We had a crazy finish, a close finish. Josh Crash beat out, I forgot who it was, but he beat him, won the race by 5/1000ths of a second. Hopefully, maybe we can get a closer finish than that. Here we go. DMR Duel number 2 is about to get set and ready to begin. Pace cars on pit road. DMR Duel race number 2 is underway. Oh, we got a crash. 2 cars involved. A lot more involved. The 20 car just Gillespie sideways. Just the 66 car Cody Smart's involved. The 51 car is involved. Eli Bright's involved. Irvin Alonso has a bit of damage. This just the same thing happened in the dual race number 1. a crash on the back straight. You see the Julio Caesar in the grass. There's the 51 car. Vozek, Summit Ozek, sorry if I don't pronounce that right. And at the line, it is the 46 car, Brian Zalvia. He actually has some damage on the hood of his race car. The caution has come out, obviously. Antonio Green with some damage, and it looks like Cody Smart had the worst of it. Same time in the DMR Duel. Let's take a look at what happened on the back straightaway. Now you're gonna watch the 28 car. Watch the 28 car. He gets hit by the 40 car Francisco in that 40 car. Then he sends the 20 car into the 21 car, which sends the 21 car into the 51 car, and then it just blocks the entire track. The 51 gets to the 02, then gets to the 66. You see the 20 car blocks the entire track. Nowhere for anyone to go. You see Justice Oglesby sliding. There's Austin Stitzel. Braden Dunn hits the back end of Cody Smart. Urban Alonso gets him that. Eli Bright gets also some damage. You see Antonio Green just hits the right rear corner panel of the 51 car. Then he gets hit on the left side of Eli Bright. Gets hit again by Cody Smart. There's Julius Caesar sliding on the grass. On board with Caesar. On board with the 48 car. Now Kevin Cow, he got by. He didn't get any damage on his race car. See how he got through this crash. Wow, right through the middle. And then here comes Braden Dunn. Does not make contact with him. First caution once again on the back shooter, just like what happened in DMR Duel number 1. We'll be right back for the green flag on MDK.
Tony's retiring later this year, so he's been exploring new sides of himself.
I made a pretty brown right there. Oh my gosh, that's magical. You see, Kevin, I believe painting is like poetry without the words. I really need you to stand still, friend. Almost done. It's a metaphor for us.
No.
Oh, come on.
No way.
Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. We are coming around to take the green flag once again. As you can see and take a look at the drivers that were all involved in that lap 1 crash. So far right now, it looks like no retirements. You see Cody Smart is still in this race, dead last though. But here we go. Pace cars on pit road. Restart, green flag once again. And actually, but the 8 car and the 51 car have retired. So that means they're going to have to try and race their way in the last chance qualifier. Look at this 3-wide battle for the race lead. The 42 car, Jordan Bonner in the inside lane. Jay Jefferson, the 41 car on the outside. Look at Mick Shane went from first to right now. Whoa, the 92 car sliding and right in front of the track. There they go. Big crash. Right. Oh man, the 91 car's on his roof. Oh my goodness. Oh, big hit. Caution, the big one at Daytona. And this is a huge one. Huge impact. Cody Smart with more damage on his race car. I am right now seeing 8 drivers without damage. This is unbelievable. Look at that. Julius Caesar gets damaged. Urban Alonso. Dalton Bauman. Matt Hussey. Alex Ibarra. Francisco Ibarra, his brother. Kennedy. 77 car, Sidney Dawson, and Harrison, who flipped. Actually, let's take a look what happened here. Once again, from the Goodyear blimp, what started this crash was a 99 car getting into the left rear of the 92 car. That has always triggered most of these wrecks, when the car hits the left rear of another car and they just connect. The 92 car, he can't do anything. He has a 99 car all over him, slides in front of the track, blocks the entire track. Now watch this hit. He gets some damage, and then watch the 91 just flips on his roof, hits the barrier, comes back on all four, and then the 7 car takes a look at the 48 car up in the air on his two rear wheels. The 7 car took a while, right? Then the 28 car, bam, huge hit to the 99 car. Here's another view. They just make contact. The 40, everyone, they're just along for the ride. Wow. Huge impact. And you see all these cars, they cannot slow down. They have nowhere to go. And then the 7 car, watch the 7 car, watch the 7 car. Boom, massive hit. Flips once, it looks like. Yes, he flips once. Man, oh man. And then, yeah, the 99 car gets hit hard by Bauman. On board with the 48 car. There was nothing the 48 car could have done to avoid that wreck. On board with the 91. Finally, Julius Caesar, hang on. He actually did a barrel roll in the air. He actually did not stop. Caution has come out for the second time today, and it takes out a lot of race cars. We're going to set the field out. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching NASCAR on MDK.
Turn right. Turn right. Here. Casey, go right.
For a race car driver, turning right is hard.
Come on, Casey.
No, Daddy, turn right. No, Daddy, turn right.
But saving money with Geico is easy. Geico. See how much you could save.
You're looking at, as well as me, I am, 9 cars remaining at Daytona. Look at all these cars are involved. Right now, as they stand, Braden Dunn would have the transfer spot. Because he is 15th right now. Even though, look at this, only 9 cars are running this race. There's Jordan Bonner, Brian Zalvias, I can't pronounce the name, I really apologize. Kevin Cow. Going for the lead right now, the 20 car, Justice Oglesby, Austin Stitzel, Eli Bright, the 98 car, Kennedy in the 77 car, and finally, the 02 car, Gavin Marshall. Cow to the point. So right now, this means that right now, the 66 car, the 96 car, the 92 car, the 44 car, the 41 car, and the 52 car, those are drivers that are out of the race, however, will be in the Daytona 500. But the 91 car, yes, the 91 car, the 5 car, Sidney Dodsonberg, the 20 car, the 99, 48, 47, 7, 37, 8, and then 51 car. Those drivers, they're going to have to rely on the last chance qualifier. And folks, I was never expecting this. I had no idea that this was going to be like this. See Austin Stitzel going for the race lead. He's going to take the lead right now. Oop. There's a 98 car. And that Net Zero Chevrolet, Gavin Marshall, Eli. Even though it is only 9 cars, you can still turn up that volume and you can still crank it up. Kevin Cow is your race leader. He has a 2-car length of a lead ahead of the 46 car of Brian Zalz. I honestly can't pronounce it. And here he goes. Pit stops are now underway. The 42 car Jordan Bonner coming up pit road, as well as Justin Oglesby and Eli Bright. Those 2 drivers are coming on pit lane. What's up with the 42 car? Thank you there. As we go back to racing, 4 cars on the track right now. Kevin Cow, the 46 car, Austin Stitzel, and the 77 car. Actually, as well as Gavin Marshall and Pierre McShane. And now Cow and Stitzel come on pit lane, as well as Pierre McShane. Just as the 3 drivers are coming out of pit lane, and here comes Azalea, or the 46 car. The 46 car is now up with the 77 car of Kennedy right behind him, 0.3 of a second behind him through the back straightaway. And are they coming in for pit stops? Yes, they are. So right now, you see Austin Stitzel there right now. Justice Oglesby, Eli Bright, and Jordan Bonner. Looks like they will inherit as the leaders. Here you see Pierre McShane, Kevin Cow, Austin Stitzel. There's Gavin Marshall there. Kennedy, the 46 car taking pit stops. And actually, can they get by them? Alright, yes they will. So right now, the 24, the 29 car are a lap down, I think. Actually, are they? Yeah, I think they are. You see them coming to the line. Yes, they are a lap down, I believe. Actually, no, because the 46 hasn't come on. Is the leader, actually. The 46 car, there is a 46 car. Man, all this time I thought the 42 car was the race leader. No, the 46 car is the race leader. Kennedy is actually now the race leader. So it's Kennedy, the 46 car, and then Bonner. But look at the run Jordan Bonner has. He's gonna blow by these drivers and whoa! Oh, Joseph Gillespie, he's gonna hit the wall maybe. Oh, right in front of Austin Stitzel, crash. Wow, it looked like Gillespie was going to save it, but then he couldn't. Caution is out on lap 20. And most of you probably know what it is. It was a left rear contact. But let's check out what happened. Here's Gillespie. This is real time right now. Kevin Cow. Yep, there it is. Saves it. Nice save by Gillespie, but then he's coming way too hot. Wow! Just takes out the 24 car of Austin Stitzel. And for all you 24 fans, you don't need to worry, because remember, these guys were already inside the top 10 when they crashed. So most likely Austin Stitzel will finish inside the top 10, so he will advance as well as Justice Gillespie. But still, hard impact. On board with Kevin Cow. Watch his view. Oh man. Out of nowhere. Caution is out at lap 20. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching NASCAR on MDK.
Okay, we agree. We're different. We have no ball or goal to put it in. We pass, but we don't hand off or punt, and we never call a timeout. We don't win unless we finish, and we don't always finish. This is no game, because we don't play, we race.
Welcome back to Daytona right now. It's going to be a 6-lap dash to the finish. And actually, all these drivers are still in. The top 9 can still be in contention to win. Green flag is out. Zavalza in that 46 car has been the class of the field just like the 53 car, but remember what happened to him. Did not win the race. Flashback to earlier today. The 53 car led the most laps today, but lost the win by 5/1000ths of a second to Josh Crash. And it looks like we can see that again with the 46 car and the 29 car. Here comes Kevin Cow to the inside lane. And here comes that 42 car, Jordan Bonner. He's actually going to help the 29 car get to the lead. Right now, the 24 car, all he has to do is just ride it out. Actually, all these cars, they can just settle on right now, but we all know they're not going to do that. At the line, it will be 4 laps of racing to go here at Daytona. Right now, one more lap. If we get a caution in one more lap, the race is over. The race will be over. If not, there will be a 1-lap dash to the finish. And we could see something like that again. The 46 car all over the back bumper. Remember what happened that last time. Someone's all over the back bumper in the left rear. Now, I don't think the 46 car should have made that move on the 29 car. Maybe. No, he should not have, because now he's going to get held up by the 21 car. And that's gonna allow Jordan Bonner to take the second spot. Remember, this is what happened back then. I think it was the first duel between Mitchell and Lewis. Mitchell had a huge head of steam, and then a lap car, which was Lewis, slowed him down. Look at the 98 car. Made a 3-wide battle. Bonner and Cal looks like are the only two drivers that have a shot at winning. The winner of this race will qualify second in Sunday's Daytona 500. Here we go. 2 laps of race to go. You see the Kennedy, the 46 car, the 98 car, the 80 car, and the 02 car coming for fuel. Could this be a sign to the 2 leaders? We have no idea what their fuel status is right now. They're keeping at max speed right now. They're at max speed right now still. Can Bonner do anything to try and catch up to the 29 car? We're coming to the white flag, and Cal is coming in on pit road. He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. Cal has run out of fuel. Now does Bonner have enough? White flag at Daytona. The next driver besides Cal is a 77 car. He just came out of pit lane. Now remember, Bonner, if he has a big enough of a lead that if he comes up pit road, he can still glide his way to victory lane. Final turns at Daytona. Bonner was never even a factor at winning. Hasn't led a single lap in this race. And now coming out of turns 3 and 4. He has enough. Bonner has enough, and he's going to win DMR Duel number 2 at Daytona. Kevin Cal looks like he's going to come home. Who's in second? There's Kevin Cal. And here comes Kennedy. This is the battle for 4th. On the starting grid. I think Cal has got second place, excuse me, my bad. At the line, Kevin Cal will take second. And then DMR Duels, he's going to qualify 4th in Sunday Daytona 500. And there comes Kennedy in 3rd. So Jordan Bonner is your winner at Daytona. We're going to take a break. We'll take a look at the unofficial results and your starting grid for the Daytona 500. We'll be back. Jordan Bonner, your race winner. Let's take a look at the official results for today's race. Jordan Bonner wins at Daytona, leading only just 2 laps with Austin Stitzel in 2nd, Kevin Cal in 3rd, Kennedy in 4th, Priya McShane in 5th, Gavin Marshall in 6th, Eli Bright in 7th, Brian, excuse me, Zavalza in 8th, Justice Oglesby in 9th, Mike Gordon, Ian Darmody, Olvera, Jefferson, Dunn, Harrison, Dotzenberg, Ballman, Husi, Ibarra, Francisco Ibarra, his brother Alex Ibarra, Julio C. Green, and Ozcan were all taken out in those 2 crashes. Especially that big crash took out 15 race cars. Wow. Man, oh man. From all of us on NASCAR On MDK, Josh Crash wins duel number 1, Jordan Bonner wins duel number 2, and we'll start on the front row for the 58th running of the Daytona 500 this Sunday only on MDK. I'm Jack Krause. We'll see you at Daytona.